lie down and close your eyes. You can also do it while sitting. Lying down, eyes are closed, and you are comfortable. Comfortable. Now you know it very well that you move your mind consciously to the neck joints. Adjust and align the shoulder blades, your elbows, wrist, hip joints, and your knees. Just look and feel. If it is required, we can align it. And ankles, toes, the entire body is comfortable. We are carefree. Just carefree. Carefree. The thoughts, feelings, sensations at this moment, any pressure, all comes as an experience of mind, and we let it happen. We accept it. We do not react, and that is the way to be carefree. Be casual. Being aware and attentive. Why being aware and attentive? To explore the higher consciousness easily, which otherwise demands very long practices, very complex. Why the simple practices? So that we can do it anytime we need. We can do it anytime we need to do it, or anytime this sense of anxiety returns, and especially before and after, during the cleansing practices. Being comfortable, being carefree, and being casual. And now focus your mind deep inside the head. Focus your mind deep inside the heart. Just look and focus your mind deep inside the belly. Return your mind again to focus deep inside the chest and start breathing, quick and fast breathing for a minute. Casually just, but keep your focus deep inside the chest and your breathing. Yes, continue. And it is done. The second part, that's what we are introducing. Become aware of the entire body, feel the sensation, and become aware of the breath. Become aware of the body, Just feel the sensation in the body. We allow these sensations at the conscious level and we accept it. And feel the breath. And sometimes the breath becomes so short that we do not notice. Breath becomes short. Three times generally feel the entire body and feel the breath. Then look inside the head and outside. Look inside the right arm into an empty space and look outside. You may look outside the left arm and look inside. We just do nothing. This practice, this step is very important that we are going to repeat again and again to allow the anxiety to drop down completely. Look into the entire middle portion of the body, outside and inside. We just feel the sensation. And the right leg outside and inside. Left leg outside and inside. And now, mentally move the mind inside the body. We recall the third step of the four-step relaxation. Look inside the body from the top of the head to the toes and saying mentally, I'm in peace, with awareness of the space inside, with awareness of the space inside. And now a conscious experience of the stillness, calmness is there. The rest and relaxation is there. Maybe a tingling sensation. And if there is any thought or a feeling or a sense of anxiety, you superimpose, you look there, maybe inside the head or any part of the body, and replace consciously with, I'm in peace. Maybe one more time, I'm in peace. And now focus your mind inside the belly button and start breathing quick and fast belly breathing. Just belly breathing, continue. We move from the active to the passive, and then we leave everything, we accept everything. So that becomes a very strong practice to instantly move the mind within and replace and drop our anxiety. Continue. Continue quick and fast belly breathing. And done. Again, become aware of the body. Move the mind on the body. Feel the body and feel the breath. Feel the body and feel the breath. Feel the body and feel the breath. And then we look outside the head and the neck and inside. We look outside the right arm and inside. We just experience maybe some tingling, numbness, and the mind also confirms, oh, there may be a sense of calmness. But we continue, look outside the left arm and inside. Look outside the middle portion of the body and inside. Look outside the right leg and inside. Look outside the left leg and inside. Look outside the entire body and inside. That has to do with the brain. We need to be aware of the body, breath, and the brain. And then we look inside the body, move the mind inside the body, and saying mentally, I'm in peace, looking into the space 3 times. Looking into the space inside the body, saying mentally, I'm in peace. And one more time. And now again, let us consciously experience the stillness, calmness, and peace. Maybe tingling sensation, numbness. The mind tends to appear empty. We feel a little more tingling inside the head. And a couple of seconds we see the moment any thought, feeling that transforms into an expression that I'm into anxiety, replace instantly, I'm in peace. I'm in peace. And now 5 humming sound, very deep, focus deep inside the forehead. That's wonderful. Continue. Return again to the awareness of the body and awareness of the breath. Just we do without any reaction, whatever it is. Just awareness of the body and awareness of the breath. I'm oversimplifying in this week and the next week before we move further to settle down this cleansing practices, and we move to the next level, awareness of the body and the breath. 3 times, and then we move. Look outside the head and the neck and inside. Look outside the right arm, inside. Look outside the left arm, inside. Look outside the middle portion of the body, inside. Look outside the right leg, inside. We are calling this brain not to invite anything from the past. Look outside the left leg and inside, outside the body, and inside. And then we move to the next step. Move your mind inside 3 times, looking into the space. I'm in peace. I picked up those steps of which you are familiar in order to instantly drop that anxiety. And after the cleansing practices, it has a very deep impact on the brain and the mind and the nervous system. Move the mind inside the body. I'm in peace. The mind goes inside the body, and awareness of the space. I'm in peace. Now, conscious experience of the body. Outside, you may feel this tingling, numbness sensation. The stillness is there. You look inside, the calmness is there. And you wait for a couple of seconds. The moment the mind goes anywhere, anything that is negative, you are ready to replace it with I'm in peace, being aware of the space within. And that is one way, and as many times as you repeat. You can do it once, you move into that state, you can move it. You can repeat the practice maybe 3 times, 4 times. It all depends on you, how you take up, especially in between, before and after the cleansing, and anytime, anywhere. Why oversimplify? The mind tends to move into the pleasure, into the pain, then it brings an attachment, it creates a vicious circle. We want to break it, but we want to break it in a very simple, easy manner. Let us do in a very focus your mind deep inside the chest and start breathing quick and fast into the chest. Yes, it is to withdraw the mind and gaze the mind into the breath and keep your focus deep inside the head. Now we are using the breath totally in a different way. You know, you're very much familiar with it, and the way you have been doing it, we just start the quick and the fast chest breathing the moment we are surrounded by or we experience any sense of anxiety, while sitting, laying down, standing, or in active state, but being careful, always in safe environment. Continue, 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 continue. And it is done 3 times. Remember, 3 times. The body awareness. You move your mind on the body, and you move your mind on the breath. What you're doing, you're just taking care of those unconscious movements of the mind that manifest into anxiety. Move the mind on the body and on the breath. Move the mind on the body. You may feel some sensation, that is okay, and the breath. Then look outside the head, inside. Outside the right arm, inside. Outside the left arm, inside. Outside the middle portion of the body, inside. Outside the right leg, inside. Outside the left leg and inside. Outside the entire body and inside. Then we move inside, move the mind inside, saying mentally, I'm in peace. 3 times, 3 movements. And then we move into a conscious experience. We just look. We feel the body and experience awareness of the body and the sensation. And that brings an experience of stillness. Then we look casually inside the body, a state of the calmness, and we wait. Just waiting inside. And the moment any feeling, any movement we see, it may appear to you very simple, but it is very subtle. Now we are looking for a moment, an experience of anxiety to drop it down. The moment it comes, you replace with an awareness of the space, saying mentally, I'm in peace. And once you get a feel, you start with the belly breathing for a minute. Start the belly breathing. When you're doing on your own, we will do it next time in order to know how you can do it on your own. Just continue. It's very casual, and keep your focus deep inside the belly button. We just want to withdraw this mind very effectively within by these oversimplified practices that can be done anytime. And it is done. Again, for the sake of understanding, be aware of the entire body. That means feel the body and feel the breath. The breath tends to become very short. That is a moment of withdrawal of the mind. Be aware of the body. Be aware of the breath. Be aware of the body. Be aware of the breath. And now, awareness of the entire head outside and inside. Awareness of the right arm outside and inside. Left arm outside and inside. Middle portion outside and inside. Right arm outside and inside. Left arm outside and inside. Left leg outside and inside. And the entire body outside and inside. Our mind tends to move faster, but without any sense of anxiety. Move the mind inside the body. And I'm in peace 3 times. And conscious experience And now you're looking. When I say conscious experience, it is all. You just casually become aware of the body outside, the sensation, the stillness. Then casually your mind moves within. It experiences the sensation and the calmness, and there you wait. Moment. There is any movement which your mind says may become an anxiety, you replace I'm in peace. Simple, very simple step. And once sometime we'll be able to replace it instantly. The moment we replace, we move to the next step of this 5 humming sound. Start with the humming sound. Awareness of the, simply again, that awareness of the body and awareness of the breath. There's a very subtle movement of the mind. We are making this mind totally away from the past. And that's why we give this step, awareness of the body and awareness of the breath. Awareness of the body. We just see dispassionately awareness of the breath and awareness of the body. Then, outside, head and the neck, inside. That helps the brain to raise its level of awareness and attention, and right arm outside and inside. Left arm outside and inside. The middle portion of the body outside and inside. Right leg outside and inside. Left leg outside and inside. The entire body outside and inside. And then we move the mind inside. We move the mind inside the body, saying mentally 3 times, I'm in peace. And doing nothing, consciously experiencing that state. Recalling that awareness, that stillness, that sensation of calmness, looking within and waiting for a while. If there is any movement, replace it with I'm in peace. and doing nothing. Experience that state of awareness, stillness, sensation, and calmness. Why we are oversimplifying? Initially, the first time it took about 17 minutes, and the second round it has taken 10 minutes of the practice. We need to understand now that how it can be done naturally, in a natural way.